Do you mind sharing some of your
Absolutely.
of your secret sauce around how you create
for me,
brands?
absolutely. I'm always trying to create a feeling and a vibe that people can relate to, engage, and I guess buy into. But it's more for me that's always been about a lifestyle. So creating a lifestyle and then a certain tone that projects a certain energy that people enjoy or get inspired by. And community is definitely a big part of that from my perspective, whether you build that community in real events or just through word of mouth, which is what I prefer to do. But now obviously on social media. So yeah, that can be through obviously a logo, a colour palette, music, probably all those things. And then obviously the people that are in and around the brand, whether they're the people who own the brand, the people running the brand, or the people who are ambassadors or representing the brand. It's probably a combination of all of those things that make up the secret sauce of the recipe,
Yeah.
And some people get lucky, timing has a bit to do with it.
Yep.
Some people get lucky by coming out with the right brand at the right time and can do it with just a couple of them. Other people need a bit of a crew and it takes years to actually build the brand. I've often seen with brands that get a really quick reaction, often come down pretty quickly too.
Right, that's a good point. I was wondering if that's the
Get
case.
built over a long period of time tend to last a bit longer from what I've seen.
Yeah, because I've heard this concept of like one of the things that's important around branding is creating like trust in the brand or brand awareness, but then also more trust.
Yeah, I think trust is one of the most important things you can do for any brand.
Yeah.
So the ability to provide service, customer service, and real relationship style contact, I should say.
Yes.
To be talking to a person and building rapport, that builds trust.
Right.
Obviously, if you're working with a product like I do, you want to be delivering a quality product so people trust in the product because people love what you do, and then you deliver them a product, and if it doesn't fit properly or it falls apart or doesn't sort of sustain itself like they had in their mind, then they're not going to come back. They're not going to trust you and come back to that community or brand again. So.
Yeah, so having a quality product, quality service helps to build that trust, and that takes time.
Yeah,
and attention to detail.
Yeah, and for me, I'm always trying to do things that are quality but also are unique, and then I'm always focusing on products that are eco-sensitive, sustainable, considering the environment. So
right.
Yeah. So whether I've been involved in alcohol or even food in a restaurant when we had the Anchor Bar at Bondi, there actually wasn't a seafood restaurant there at the time in 2012. There'd sort of been a bit of a gap between there was a couple and they'd fallen over and there was a bit of a gap there. So we opened the first sustainably sourced seafood restaurant there.
In Australia?
No.
Just
at Bondi.
In Bondi,
at the time.
Right.
And because people weren't sourcing their seafood sustainably.
Yeah.
So there was a couple of suppliers just emerging then. So we made our whole menu so we were one of the first places to actually do fish wings. We did Bonito that was like Bonito, which was like the offcuts. Things like that is how we sort of developed that menu, which was also diverse and unique in the way the food was presented and also tasted, but also made it possible to actually make money by using those sort of offcut and sustainable type produce.